Okay guys, so in this video, or today's live, I'm going to make some dandelion coffee. Now, dandelion coffee is quite a drawn out process. It's something you can do in the wild, but I've done this one at home. I've prepared it all because it takes a little bit of time. Probably won't manage to get it all done in the 7 or 8 minutes I normally talk to you guys. So the process is relatively simple. You pull out a dandelion, the dandelion roots, cut the greens off, wash all the dirt off it, chop it, roast it. Once it's dry, I use a pestle and mortar. I crushed it and ground it down a little bit, and then I roasted it a little bit longer and I put it in a bag. And now it's all just bitter. It does take quite a long time to brew, so I sat down here nice and early and I got my pot on the boil before I started rolling camera. That way, when I show you this stuff, when I show you this stuff, you know exactly what it is I'm talking about. So now you know what I'm doing. I'll pop it all in and we'll just let it brew. I mean, you've seen I've made the dandelion head tea, dandelion coffee. You can use the leaves, put it in a salad, you can eat them raw. It's a bit late in the year, they're quite big and acidic now. So that's on the bubble, and I'll just let that brew for 5 minutes, and we'll just have a catch up. I'm sat on the same dead log I was here. I think I just had a normal coffee going on, but we were trying to watch the squirrels. We've got Ella just sat off camera. She's on squirrel hunt duty at the minute. And yeah, it's starting to turn already. Let me just get a stirring stick. Give it a whiz round. Oh, I mean, it's browning a lot quicker than the last few times I've done this. I've done it once in the field, as it were, and I fried it, so on a pan over heat. And then the other time I roasted it, but as a whole. So this time chopping it up and roasting it, it seems to have done the job. So this is a coffee. It's classed as coffee. It is. There's no caffeine in it, but it has all the same antioxidants and tannins and things that you can expect from a coffee bean coffee. So yeah, I think just sit and enjoy chilling outside. There's a crow up above me, shouting away, wondering what I'm doing. There's a bee. I think it might be a hive somewhere just above my head. What else can we hear?
Bird.
Yeah, I can hear a woodpecker way off in the distance, I think.
Yeah.
And thrushes, some sort of songbirds, giving a happy little toot over there. So yeah, here we are, another day in the woods, making a brew. I'm in Judy Woods, as always. It's such a lovely spot. So after yesterday's live, me and Ella had a little bit of an explore, and we had a little squirrel just ran across, and we found a lovely stream bed on like a slate. So we're thinking we might go down, set up camera, and just have a chat next to a little stream. I'm toying with the idea of showing you how to do like a 3-stage filter, like with a pop bottle, charcoal and moss and twigs and sand and whatnot. But the amount of time it would take me to prep and show you, I'm not sure it'd be that engaging as a live. Quite happily make a video to put on the channel, where I can do a couple of takes, get some nice angles, and really give it a tutorial, because these videos, like I said, they're not really tutorials, are they? They're just me doing things with an audience. So yeah, I hope everybody's well. The lockdown restrictions seems to be easing again. You know, certainly in a couple of weeks, our building, SORM, is gearing up to open up certain times, certain places, certain people. Limiting number of people coming in. We're keeping when it'll be open to the 1 metre distance, which apparently is like a natural distance anyway. Wow, it's brewing really nicely. It's so bitter though, I'm not sure how I'm going to filter it particularly effectively. I'm trying to think. Moss would be a nice filter system, but again, while we're live, I can't really go foraging for a sheet of moss. Be able to put that over a cup, pour it through. Yeah, no, I can see it, but I can't really. Ella just pointed to the tree that's got some on, but it's quite thin. No. So I need to get it off the ground, get a nice, like this stuff. It's lovely moss, but it's on the bark, so it wouldn't work. So if you can get off the turf, would be a really nice filter. So yeah, I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I think I want to try this. I'm eager, so I'm gonna give this a go. It's not turning particularly black, as you would expect a coffee to look, but it has got a nice brown to it. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it. I'll be patient. I'll be good. But I'm really excited. This certainly been the most, what's the one, most successful attempt. Tell you what, I'll just bring camera over. So I've got that brewing, got that cooking, and I suppose the longer I leave it, the stronger the flavour will get. But yeah. We've been here 10 minutes now, we've been chatting away, and I think it's about time to test it so you guys can get back to your day. So I'm pouring it as slowly as I can, just to try and avoid as much. I'll tell you what. Just so I don't get burnt, I'll put my pan out. So yeah, so I'm just tilting it towards myself, nice and slowly. And it's not working. So I think I'm just gonna have to drink it tight-lipped and hope I don't get anything spill through.
Can I try that?
Yeah, of course you. There we go. I think I've got the technique down. At some point this pan's just going to swing around and burn my fingers, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hope this is on screen, I'm too focused. Right, there we go. You pop that on the ground. That's what we're working with. Right, you ready to give this a blast? It certainly looks stronger than I've ever made it before.
Do you want to sweeten it?
It's a lot more bitter this time than I've made it in the past. I did bring some sweetener, some sugar out, just to see if I could change it. Just in an attempt to make it a standard drink.
Don't worry, I'll come to you.
It's alright. Thank you.
I'm excited to do this.
So yeah, it tastes like black coffee, but it has a bitter aftertaste. Has quite a woody after flavour. So put a bit of sugar in. Let's have a taste now. Yeah, it takes the bitterness away. I mean, it's one of those things. Can you pass us my other tube? It's one of those things that if you can carry. Sorry, I'm just. So it's one of those things. If you can carry a little bit of coffee, if you want some sugar or powdered milk, these things don't take much weight or much space. However, if you're out in the woods and want to experiment, want to play, want to forage, there's worse things you could do with your time. It's not great, but it's not bad. Hang on, Ella's just going to have a taste.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
I'm scared now.
So, just watching off camera for her expression.
I ain't tried it,
Go on.
but I don't like the smell.
Have a sip. You like coffee? Have a taste. You're always telling me how much you drink it.
Give over.
Oh.
I can't do it.
Just have a sip. Anyway, I don't think she's going to taste it. So yeah, so we've just been in the woods. We've just sat, listened, and enjoyed what's around us. They've got some dandelion roots, chopped them up, roasted them, and just made a coffee with them. It's a little bit bitter. Maybe I'd cook it a little bit less for a little bit less time. Now I know that my process is getting better. Oh, I'm getting so tongue-tied together. Now my process of treating the coffee is getting a little bit better. Maybe I'll boil it for less time, try and get a nicer flavour. I might even experiment looking at small roots and big roots, seeing if they affect flavour differently. But yeah, that's about all I've got for today, guys. Take your time, keep safe, look after yourselves and each other, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have an explore down by the water. If not, we won't. Right, take it easy guys, look after yourselves and each other. Bye bye now.